Hare Krishna. તે હું ઓનલાઈન કરું છું મારા રૂમથી. મારા રૂમમાં રેકોર્ડ નહીં રોજ હોય છે. નહીં હું ઓનલાઈન કરીને રેકોર્ડ કરીને પછી મૂકતો હોઉં છું. હાજી. હરે કૃષ્ણ માતા. નહીં રોજ જરાક ભાગવતમાંથી વાંચીને એક્સપ્લેન કરું છું. ચોક્કસ. Hare Krishna. So today kitchen is done, almost ready. Hare Krishna. So we should be reading from some book, but we thought Bhagavad Gita. Many people have heard Bhagavad Gita, but they don't know what the Bhagavad Gita is talking about.
No, every day you got something very little.
Yes.
You thought that you when you did fish.
So Bhagavad Gita generally discusses 5 topics. So we shall see 2 of them today and then 2 of them in the future. So let us start. So the 5 topics of the Gita, let's see how it goes. Everybody has problems. Is there somebody who has no problems? No. Sure? You have no problems.
Everybody has problems.
Yes. So everybody has problems. And everybody says, everybody wants to read or follow something that solves my problem. Isn't it? Why do people go to church? To solve their problems. Oh my God, I'm very poor. Please make me rich. Oh my God, I'm suffering so much. My boss is troubling me so much. Just, send him to India for 2 months, I'll... So everybody has their problems and everybody is looking for a solution. There's nobody on earth who doesn't have problems. The most so-called powerful man, Donald Trump, he has problems. In Iran, there was the most powerful man. His name was Supreme Leader. He had problems. That child, she has problems. She can't express. She has problems. She's already worried tomorrow she's going to go to school.
Yeah. What is going to eat or not? Yeah, that's okay.
So everybody has problems. Madhya has problems that, what if Prabhu doesn't pay me on time? What will happen to my children and my other wife's children? So yes, there are always problems, and people, whenever they come to God, they're looking for problems. So they say, "Can your Gita give solutions to my problems?" So the answer is directly yes, but we have to read and we have to apply. So Gita is explaining things like why do bad things happen to good people, and also why do good things happen to bad people. Whenever they say why do bad things happen to good people, they mean to say I am good. They don't want to say directly that I am good, but I am a good person. But why is bad things happening to me? And then they are saying that there is such and such guy who's such a bad person, but good things are happening to him. He's becoming rich. He's getting money. He's getting wife, and he's getting another wife. In some religions it's allowed, in some cultures it's allowed. So, I'm struggling to have one wife and take care. This guy has four wives, and he still has such a big house and such big business and all. So why do bad things happen to good people and good things happen to bad people? So Gita is explaining that also. The another question is, why is everything around me changing? Is everything around you changing, Matemba? Everything is changing. This child, next year she will be bigger. Tomorrow she will be bigger, but because we are seeing every day, we don't notice. But because if we don't see her like 1 month, we see her, ah, Priscilla is big now. Whenever I go to India, whenever I come back, people say, "Oh, Prabhuji, your wife doesn't feed you. You come back so skinny. You have lost weight." And I stand on the weighing scale, and I'm the same weight. So it's just people's perception. But everything is changing. There's nothing that is not changing. And then another one is favorite question. Oh, why are my loved ones leaving me? Why is my wife leaving me? Why is my husband leaving? Why are my children leaving me? I did so much for them. They're leaving me. Right? Why is your wife leaving you? You don't know. Why is my wife leaving me? I don't know. Nobody knows. But it happens. It has to happen. We are in the material world. Material world is not a, Gita itself says, not a place to be happy. It is a place to learn from our past mistakes. What happened, Chandra? You're not learning? You don't want to learn? You want to learn? So you should read the Gita and learn. Not just read like a storybook. In the beginning, when people tell me, "Oh, Prabhu, I don't understand anything about the Gita, it's so complex," I tell them, read it like a storybook. Read it. But now you're here since 14 years, 13 years, 14 years. I think now you should study it and learn something out of it. Don't read it like a storybook. Storybook days are over. So yes, let's go ahead and see what the Gita truly gives answers. I'm generally just giving one word answers for them. And then when we look into the details, we will see how it goes. So yes, in the pink are the solutions. Why do bad things happen to good people? Simple answer, one word answer, karma. The karma is good or the karma is bad. If your past activities are good, now you will be getting good results. If your past activities are bad, now you'll be getting bad results. Now you may be the best person helping everybody and doing everything. But where did you start? Prabhupada once explained that the karma is like a barrel, big barrel, with a tap at the bottom. And then all your karma, the things that you are doing, is like putting grains. Yeah. So much different grains you have put, and on top, which is now present, you are putting like good quality grains. But then what you put before, when you're going to open the tap, what are you going to get? So then once those are over, that's when you will get the good one. So it will take time. You mustn't say, I'm coming to temple since 20 years and I'm still having problems. Oh my God, God does not exist. The conclusion of my problems not getting solved is God does not exist. Such a stupid way of thinking. But there are people who think this way because they don't have knowledge of karma, knowledge of the barrel. Then also, why is the world changing around me? Gita is mentioning that the world is temporary. Temporary means changing. If it were permanent, it would be changed. And then why are my loved ones leaving me and this and that? Many shlokas come in the Gita, but one of the shlokas which says directly, one who is born is sure to die. One who has come is sure to go. And one who is gone is sure to come back in some other way. So yeah, there are problems, but there are solutions. They're not proper solutions like okay, you can stop the chain of karma. You cannot. You're still going. But if you have the understanding, if you have the proper understanding of how karma is working, then you know okay, I'm not suffering because what I'm doing now, or what I'm doing now, I'm going to suffer bad. So we are at least aware. We have awareness. Yeah, correct. उठा दे ऊपर का प्लेट उठा. Yes, today Bhagwan ji knows our pujari is sick, so they have to eat from far. Chichukananda is sick. So yes, let's see. Now we will jump into the main things of the Gita. The topics, five topics, five topics. First, the most important thing that the Gita is explaining is Ishvara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, or in one word, God. Nah, it's not the same. But we can come close. Then the second is Prakriti. Prakriti, the nature around us. Everything is nature around us. The table, chair. So how can it be nature? It's man-made. We will get there. Then Jiva, the living entity. Kala, time factor, and karma, action and reaction. Of the five, the first four are not in our hands. We cannot change. The last one, karma, is in our hands. We can change. So we will see how it happens. Today we will discuss Ishvara and Prakriti, and next Sunday we will discuss Jiva, Kala, and Karma, and finish this topic. Okay, then we have Ishvara. Ishvara in simple terms means controller, one who controls. She is also a controller. She can control her parents with her tears. Okay, then you get what you want. Children know how to play this trick. Didn't really work on me, but because I'm not a parent, but it really works. It really works wonders. You cry, and 90% you're going to get it. So Ishvara means controller, and controller of any sort. You can say, "Oh, I don't have anybody to control," and then you have a dog. You're controlling the dog on a leash. Or children are controlling parents, and parents are controlling children. You do what I say, or else get out of my house. Doesn't happen in the West, but surely happens here, and surely happens in the Indian subcontinent. And everyone is controlled at some level. Everyone. The insect on the tree is also controlled. He's thinking, I'm going to control the tree, and he's trying to eat that small leaf. He's trying to control the tree by eating small leaf. But that's the mentality. Controllership is a mentality of controlling. We are controlled by the nature, we are controlled by God, we are controlled by time. But our mentality, I'm going to control. Like Hina auntie already has a plan, for example. Tomorrow I'll go to shop and this guy doesn't work always properly. I'm going to talk to him. Controller. Macha is also going to say, oh, my neighbor's dog bit my child. I'm going to get back at him. It's not to control. You cannot control. You cannot control dog biting and not biting. The only way to control a dog not biting you is don't go near it. But everybody wants to be a controller, isn't it, Chandra? You also want to be a controller. That's why you want your wife back, right? That should not be the thing. You misogynistic guy. Then we shall see again. There are various types of Ishvaras in the scriptures. There is a personality called Maha Ishvara, or if you put it together, it's called Maheshwar. Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva is the Maheshwara. He is the Maha Ishvara. Maha means great. He is the great Ishvara. He is controlling almost everything in the material nature. Almost. And then also there's the head of the family, head of house. They are controlling. Without them controlling, the house does not run properly. Is it not? Head of the house. So yes. And I put the child there so that the child also thinks I'm the head of the house. I cry, these people have to do what I say. And then there are heads of states, and they try to, run the country, run the state, run the province. So there are different types of Ishvara. First of all, we should know Ishvara means controller. And these people are various types of controllers. MCP no is DA. That one is Modi. DPP, okay, DA is South Africa, sorry. Then there is then there is always a question of who is the supreme Ishvara, and everybody has their own view on it. We are not going to fight. The Christians have their view that Jesus is the controller, then Allah is the controller, and amongst Hindus everybody is a controller. You go to anybody's house, they have their own deity, they think that's the controller. But we should see what is the Praman. Praman means what is the proof. Just because I like such and such person doesn't mean he's the supreme. I like Modi. He's not the supreme. He's the supreme in India. Can't be supreme here. Here, supreme is Mr. Peter Mutharika, who I shouldn't say on online. So yes, so here the engineer of the universe, Lord Brahma, who has created this universe by taking the nature that the Lord has given him. It's not that he has created. He's like an engineer. Engineer doesn't create cement, he doesn't create sand. It's already there, he just makes a design and puts it together. So Lord Krishna has already given all these things: earth, fire, water, air, ether. And Lord Brahma just put it together. And so he is saying in his prayers, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha Anadir Adi Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. Chandra Babu, please read translation for me.
Krishna, who is known as Govinda, is the supreme Godhead. He has an eternal, blissful, spiritual body. He is the origin of all. He has no other origin, and he is the prime cause of all causes.
Yes. Now Brahma is saying the engineer of the universe who has made everything here. If he wouldn't have made us, we wouldn't be here. So he is the supreme in this material world. So he is saying who is the supreme? He is saying Govinda, who is Krishna himself, is the supreme personality of Godhead. And he is saying he is Sat Chit Ananda Vigraha. His body is full of bliss and it's a spiritual body. You cannot harm it or harm him. Anadir, Adir, he is the beginning of everything, but he has no beginning. And Prabhupada gives a very simple definition that he asks somebody, who is your father? Is such and such. Who is his father? The person who has no father, he is God. And then somebody says, oh, Prabhupada, my grandfather is my father. Then he says, he is a rascal. He came from another father. So, yes, one who doesn't have any origin, he is God. And Sarva Karana Karanam, he is the cause of all causes. Yes, so we have a few more minutes. Let's try getting through it. Then there is a famous prayer. There's a famous prayer called Vishnu Sahasranam, which is 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu. And the whole Vishnu Sahasranam goes, and which is actually sung by Bhishma Dev when he was dying on the deathbed of arrows. So, and at the end of that, everything is done. And then this is being recited by various people. So one of the people who are reciting it is also Lord Shiva. And Parvati, being his consort, she is asking him, who is to be worshipped? You gave me so many names of Vishnu, now whom should I worship? It's confusing. You say Narasimha is there, Vara is there, Vishnu is there, Krishna is there, Jagannath is there. I'm confused now. Please throw some light. So then at the end, it is mentioned in the Vishnu Sahasranam, Ishvara. You see, they are speaking of Ishvara, Lord Shiva. Ishvara Uvacha, Sri Rama Rama Rameti, Rame Rame Manorame, Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane. That this whole 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu combined is as good as 3 names of Lord Ram. Only 3 names of Lord Ram. So instead of going 20 minutes of, Vishnu Vasaktaro Bhuta Bhavya Bhavat Prabhu Bhuta Bhakta Bhudbhava Bhutatma Bhuta Bhavana Bhutatma Paramatma Cha Nityaya Paramakatihi. It's a long 1,020 minutes plus minus. Just say 3 times. Ram, Ram, Ram. Done. I don't know the full, just know a few words here and there. So just by chanting 3 names of Lord Ram is as good as chanting the Vishnu Sahasranam of 20 minutes. 1,000 names of Lord Vishnu. And I don't exactly remember where in Krishna book. If it is in Krishna book, which means it's from the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Prabhupada is quoting that 3 names of Lord Ram is 1 name of Lord Krishna. So by chanting Hare Krishna, we are doing so much of saving of time. Trust me, chanting Vishnu Sahasranam is beautiful. Those are beautiful prayers. But if you somebody who don't have time, you can just chant Hare Krishna and be happy. So yes, I'll finish my first topic here of Ishvara. I will move on to Prakriti. Prakriti, in simple terms, means nature. Nature around us. Everything around is Prakriti. The trees, the plants, the flowers, the rivers, the water, the ocean. Everything is Prakriti. Now somebody might say, even man-made things are Prakriti. Man-made means not nature, right? But are man-made things also nature?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Man-made things, Matemba. Man-made things, this table, chair. Nature or from man-made? Man has made it, so how can it be nature?
Yeah, it's nature. Yeah.
Yes, it is nature. Or else where will they get raw materials from? This had to come from tree. What is tree? Nature. Chair has to come from car. Metal has to come from nature, under the ground. Petrol has to come from Iran or wherever Middle East, Gulf of Hormuz. So everything is nature. Even man-made things are nature. iPhone. Now they have iPhone 17 titanium. Where does titanium come from? Nature. Somebody had this hack of collecting old mobile phones and the motherboard. They used to melt it and there was like 0.0001 gram of gold. And he collected so many things, he got like 1 kg of gold. Where does gold come from? So everything around us is Prakriti, everything around us is nature. Nothing is man made. Even if it is man made, we should understand where did he get the resources from. So everything is nature, according to the Gita. There is Ishvara, then everything else is nature. Then we are jivas, which we'll learn in the next. Then there is time, which changes everything. And then there is karma, which we can change. Sorry, na? I'm almost done. I'm online YouTube. You can watch it, whatever you missed. Yes, now we have the 5 knowledge gathering senses. In Hindi, it's called Gyanendriya. If you see, you can match the following. Eyes will go in the center down, looking. Eyes can see beautiful nature. Nose can smell beautiful rose or fragrant rose. Ear can listen to music. Tongue can eat nice gulab jamun or whatever Mataji made now. I like how you laugh. You must teach me. You must teach me. Then skin, I couldn't put skin because it wouldn't look proper. So I looked for Google for skin and it gave me this lady. But anyway, skin is the first picture on the right. It needs soft touch, silk, whatever. And everything what we are perceiving is nature. I'm looking at this computer, the computer is looking back at me. It's nature. Computer is nature. Without nature, we wouldn't have computer. All this bottom line, top line is also nature, but bottom line is also nature. Gulab jamun. Oh, gulab jamun is man-made. Oh, okay. What happened? Sugar. How did sugar come? Nature. Rose. Oh, rose. How did rose come? Rose is nature. Music. For music, you need Air. You need air to send sound waves. So yes, everything around us is nature. Okay, I'm at the end now. And the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna, he's saying in the ninth chapter is very important chapter because if we see Bhagavad Gita is, I've said this many times, it's like a sandwich. It has 18 chapters. So if you divide by 3, it's 6, 6, 6. So first 6 chapter and last 6 chapter are like the buns, both sides. And the main thing is in the middle 6 chapters. And of the middle 6 chapters, ninth chapter is right in the middle. So it has so much rasa, so much of important information. So in ninth chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, the 10th sloka, Lord Krishna himself is saying, Maya dhakshana prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetu nanena kontaya jagad viparivartate. Chandra,
This material nature, which is one of my energies,
stop. This material nature is Lord's energies. अपना नहीं है. हम घर से नहीं लेके आए. We didn't get anything. Like Anju Mataji was cooking today, she got dry fruits for the kheer. She got it from the home. So we can't say, material nature, this nature is mine. अपना नहीं है कुछ. We came like how in 2000 there was this movie called Kaho Na Pyar Hai, Hrithik Roshan's first movie. Very famous song. खाली हाथ आए थे हम खाली हाथ जाएंगे. But everybody wants to be, this is mine, this is mine, this is mine. We have come with nothing, we are going to go with nothing. So this material nature, which is one of my, not my, Krishna is saying, so it's his energies. Please.
is working under my control, O son of Kunti.
Where is the word control?
It's working under my direction, O son of Kunti, producing all moving and non-moving beings. And it is through this manifestation created and annihilated again and again.
Again and again. It's not just happening once. We think, it happened once, finished, ho gaya, baat khalas. We'll look at it tomorrow. No, it is happening again and again. Not, we don't have that knowledge. Because our lifespan is so little. We think, oh, I'm going to live 100 years. Still little. Because even the Kali Yuga lasts for 432,000 years. In Indian numbers, it will be 432,000 years. And this, we double it, it becomes Dwapar Yuga. Double that is Treta Yuga. Double that is Satya Yuga. And all these 4 yugas is called one Divya Yuga. Thousands of those. And that's the day of Lord Brahma, which is 12 hours. You might think my father-in-law, my great grandfather lived for 200 years. Still nothing compared to what the time is. So yes, I'd like to stop here. I'm not taking questions because I'm 7.5 minutes late. Once I stop streaming.